This week on Moe Explains the Law, we're talking about how much money can you get from your personal injury case, what are your rights if you leave the home in a divorce, and can you sue if you get sick at a restaurant? Hey Mo, what's the most money I could seek for an injury claim? So in most injury claims, the amount of money you can seek is going to be limited to what the policy limits are. So of course you could sue someone beyond the policy limits and ask for $100 million, but if they don't have the assets to pay it, it's pretty much worthless. So usually on any case, the insurance company has a policy limit, which is going to be a set amount of money. And that's going to be the money that you're going after. So it's going to be depending on what their individual policy is. So it could be $10,000, it could be $10 million. It all depends on what that policy limit is. Mo, my wife and I are contemplating a divorce. I want to move out of the house as things are becoming contentious, but I don't want to abandon my rights to the home or the children. Should I move to my own place or tough it out and stay here? So when going through a divorce, it's always best to avoid situations that are going to be contentious and could lead to a domestic violence situation. So if you have the ability to move out of your house, I certainly recommend you move out and get your own place. You're not abandoning any rights to the home, you're not waiving any property rights, and you're not abandoning any rights to the children. You still have the same rights to see your children as you would even if you were in the home. The one thing I do typically recommend is if there's anything that's priceless, heirlooms, things that can't be replaced with money, maybe take those and put them in a safe place for the time being, because if those disappear, they're irreplaceable. Other than that, there's no rights that you're waiving by moving out of the house. Hey Mo, I went to a nice restaurant for our anniversary. The next day I got really sick, and I think it was from the oysters that I ate there. Is there anything I can do? Can I file a lawsuit? So restaurants have the same liability as any other establishment. They can't be negligent in the way they handle your food. And if they are negligent, then you could sue them. The tough thing about this case is going to be proving that you got sick from those oysters or from that food and that they negligently handled your food somehow. If you could prove that, you could certainly go after them, but the cause and effect here is going to be difficult to show. If it was a case where there was hundreds of people getting sick from the same food, that makes your case much, much stronger. But typically in these one-off cases with one-off food poisoning, it's very difficult to prove the liability aspect. Legal questions? We've got you covered. Just email us at ask@DeWittLaw.com.